It was Passover week. As the religious leaders plotted against him, Jesus met with his friends for a special Passover meal. He reminded them, "In this world you will have trouble, but be encouraged. I have won the battle over the world." After dinner, Jesus led his friends to a lonely garden. He cried out to God, "Father, if you are willing, take this cup of suffering away from me. But do what you want, not what I want." As Jesus prayed, a mob arrived to arrest him. Jesus could have called down bright angels from heaven. Instead, he allowed the mob to take him. All of Jesus' followers ran away or cowered in the darkness. As Jesus was given a fake trial, his closest friend, Peter, denied even knowing Jesus. "I don't know him." The religious leaders could not sentence Jesus to die. So early Friday morning, they sent him to the Roman governor, Pilate. Pilate questioned Jesus, but found him innocent. Still, the crowd cried out, "Crucify him! Crucify him!" Pilate didn't want to cause trouble with the religious leaders, so he handed Jesus over to die. Soldiers forced Jesus to carry his own heavy cross through the streets of Jerusalem to a lonely hill outside the city. Jesus, the light of the whole world, was nailed to a rough wooden cross. At noon, the sun vanished and the sky went dark. At last, Jesus cried out, "It is finished," and gave up his life. It was the darkest moment the world has ever known. The light of the world was gone. Jesus' body was taken to a simple tomb cut into the rock. A heavy stone was rolled to block the entrance. Jesus' friends huddled together behind locked doors. But in the darkness, God was at work. Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday. In the darkness of Sunday morning, 3 women who were friends of Jesus went to the tomb to place spices on his body. But they found the stone had been rolled away, and the tomb was empty. Two brilliant angels appeared. The women were frightened, but the angels told them, "Jesus is not here, he has risen." The women were overjoyed and ran to tell the rest of Jesus' friends. The news was hard to believe. How could death be undone? But later that day, Jesus suddenly stood among them. He said, "May you have peace." The incredible news was true. Jesus, the light of the whole world, is alive. Jesus gave up his life and died in our place. When he returned to life, death and darkness were beaten forever. Now, everyone who follows Jesus can walk in the light and live forever with God.